So I started this business myself. So women, we got to get over our power kick.
Boom.
We do. We got to know the day that we started this, it wasn't just us. You know, if you're doing this together as a couple, even from the very beginning, there were times to make that nail button. I needed him to help me in the background, support our family to that goal that I wanted that became our vision. And so we have to realize, like Pam said, we got to get over ourselves and say it's not me that got me here, it's us, it's my team, it's us that are here, standing here together because we did this together.
And here's how it goes for the men. We've got this big flashing neon sign that screams pride. Right? You got to get over yourselves too, fellas. Your whole dynamic's going to shift, right? You're working together as a team. We've been talking, we get out there and help out that grind 9 to 5. That's how we provide for our family. Your dynamic's going to shift. And what you've got to fall back on is communication. Communication. What I see not happening time and time again is, guys, all we have to do 9 times out of 10 is shut up. And 2, ask. Just ask. Hey, babe, what can I do to help today?
Aw, that's sweet. So here's what we kind of expect as women with the men in our lives. We have all these things going in our mind, right? And we just expect, he should just know. He should just know that we need to blitz. We need to schedule this party. I need to wrap this individual at this certain time. I need to run this report to make sure that we, that we get everything that we need to get done in a day. And I just need to become a professional asker, like Mike would tell us that. Become a professional asker. Ask for help. Tell them what's needed to help you guys go to your dreams and your vision and your goals.
At the end of the day, folks, we have our pyramid scheme. We have our pyramid scheme in mind. God, family, work. That's how you keep it going.
So that's